with a brand new life. And as you know, today it's day 413 days since I'm on the grind. I've been running, I've been working out. So I hit the um I hit the gym today. I did 60 pull-ups and I did 200 push-ups. Now, mind you, I'm going to do another 100 push-ups before I go to bed tonight because I have to get at least 250 to 300 push-ups a day. That's just the goal. And daily goal. You know what I mean? So, this is where we have to do the work, folks. The work has to get done. I just make this new commitment here. I'm going to be taking on at least 3 topics: personal development, spirituality, and history, or geopolitical history. And that's what I'm about to do right now. That's the journey I'm on right now. And I am putting that work in. This is daily. This is every single day. You know what I mean? So we have to get out there and do the work. You know what I mean? So, thanks. So, we're talking about getting back our respect as men. Because men, we do need respect. Some of us, we lost it and we need to get it back. You know what I mean? So we need to get back our respect. And that is not going to come without work. All right? So what we're going to do now, folks, we are going to make this happen. We're going to get back our respect and also our dignity as men. Because a lot of us, we have lost that. And that's a problem. Now, because I'm talking to men right now, women, this can be beneficial to you as well. But I do not know how many women want to get out there and grind day in, day out. I just don't know too many women who wants to do that. All right? So, we're talking about putting in the work here. Get on the grind every single day and put in the work. I don't care what that work looks like for you. Maybe it is fitness. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Or maybe you want to start a business so that way you can earn more money. It doesn't matter. But it's going to take some work. And it is not particularly easy, especially if you are just starting out. It can be extremely difficult. But in this case, I'm talking about getting your respect back. Let's say you have a relationship and you were done wrong in that relationship. Then you have a second relationship. You are done wrong as well. Third one, believe me, that's enough to let you spiral down to the bottom. And to bounce back from the bottom and spring back up here, it's not easy. It's hard work. You're gonna have to be a disciplined person. Discipline is something that you must develop. All right? Yeah. So, discipline is something that you must develop. All right? You cannot just wake up one day and discipline fell in your, falls into your lap. It's not gonna happen. Don't forget, folks, while you are here, to like and subscribe. Help out your boy to get out there into the YouTube universe. You know what I mean? And we are here talking about men becoming disciplined and make that change. All right? So, we're going to work on that. All right? Yeah, I don't know. But we're going to put in the work, folks. And we're going to change. We're not going to remain down here at the bottom every single day. Today is 413 days since I have been running and working out. All right? 413 days. I'm looking forward to get to 500 days at the ending of this year. All right? I did 60 pull-ups today, Tay, and I did 200 push-ups. I'm going to do another 100 push-ups before bed. So I did 200 already, and I need to do another 100 to at least get my 300 push-ups in for the day, because this is just discipline and this is commitment, and we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. So my goal here is to help as many men as I possibly can, so get back, to reinstate the respect and dignity back into their life. Push-ups, pull-ups. You can lift weights too. But I like lifting weights, don't get me wrong. I really do. But I got bored. After I did it, after I did weights for over a year, I got bored. I'm like, I need to go get on the pull-up bar and hit the ground, do some push-ups, Tay. Yeah, so yes. So yeah, you can do it, but yeah, try do some shoulder weights. Those one you go over your shoulders, like, and those are the ones as well. Yeah. So yes, hey Lee, welcome, good to see ya. So my goal here is to help men to reinstate the respect and the dignity back into their lives, and also become independent. You need to be fiercely independent. And our ultimate goal is to be free. Free, get off the plantation. Because you see, they told us we live in a democracy. We have this freedom. We can do whatever. And that's true. But it's not 100% true. Because you weren't trained properly. They were no coach training you to become successful. When you went to school, were there any classes there in your school says Success 101? I'm not sure if they have that in any school at all. So to say that you can become successful, which is true, but without telling you, explaining the process that you have to follow, the blueprint, in order for you to become successful. I think they are selling you a half truth and a half lie, because you need the resources or the knowledge to become successful. They didn't. Nobody teaches you that. So here we are today, 25, 35, 45, 55 years old, still haven't become successful yet. How did that happen? What caused that? If you are going to play football, typically they will give you a coach. And the coach is there to make sure that you make the right moves. For us as human beings, we we were born from came out of our our mothers. We grew up 3 4 years old, whatever, and they sent us to some to a little school, a beginner school, and then we go to uh you know these other schools, and then we go to high school, and we go to college, and most of us are still not successful. So it tells me that there is not a true goal or a true plan for most of us to become successful. Some people might hear me saying this: oh, you are whining and you are complaining, and tell me one thing that I can do which you can't do, and all of that. I mean, these sounds good when they are saying it. It's not that I can't do these things, it's just that I do not know how to. Great. Can I go Google it? Look it up? Yes. Excuse me. Can I go Google things and look them up? Sure. But it's just not 100%. I don't think it's honest at all. To come out here and tell people that what I can do, what can I do what you can't do, and you can become successful, you can be whatever you want to be. I think it's disingenuous. It's a dishonest statement. It's not necessarily true. It's half truth. And these people are just lying to us. Now, we are going to have to do this pretty much on our own, with no coach, no mentor. There is nobody there to instill the discipline in you, because you need to be disciplined. You need to be consistent. Without consistency, I am not sure if you are going to be able to achieve what you set out to achieve. That goal that you set, that you want, whatever that is for you, if you are not disciplined, when you are going to get on this success journey here, you better be disciplined. One thing went wrong, and you are going to quit. All right? Yes, Christy, that's true. So, we are going to do this. And we're going to make this happen. And we need men to reinstate the respect and dignity back into their lives, because there's nothing that human beings love, but especially men. We want to be respected. You won't get respect by not doing the work. People will respect you for being a consistent person. From my personal experience, that's what I experienced. I get respect because I am consistent. These guys can pretty much sit out on their porch every evening knowing that, are looking out for me, knowing that I'm going to be running past their house. It's called consistent. And I truly want, men to start, to get the respect, get back the respect, reinstate the respect back into your life. Start be that person again. At one time, you have this fire in you and you want to become successful. You want to do more. You want to go do things out there in the world. You want to go make changes into your life and other people's lives as well. And you have lost that. Right? So now we are going to change that for ourselves and other people. Now, consistency is something I wish I'm going to have to teach some people, or I'm going to have to teach a lot of you. Since it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Today, I didn't want to go to the gym. No, I didn't want to. I didn't even want to go run today. But I show up. I got in there, hit the ground, start doing those push-ups. Jump up on the pull-up bar, start doing those pull-ups. And I ended up did 60 pull-ups. So, teaching consistency. You are going to start doing, my recommendation is go to the gym. And you're going to commit it. How many days do you want to go to the gym per week? Is that going to be 3 days, 4 days, 5 days? That's up to you. But that needs to happen. You see, I'm going to go to the gym Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you need to be in the gym every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. Now, they're going to have to want to do it. That's it. The other person are going to have to want to do it. Do you want to lose that 20 pounds? Do you want that six-pack? Do you want that wider shoulder? Do you want to become, have more muscles instead of fat? You're going to have to want to do it. And then you're going to commit to it. Because you have to commit to it. Commit to have a body that's lean. You must commit to it. And then you must be disciplined to go to the gym Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays 3 times a week. And then that leads to consistency. So you consistently show up at the gym every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. That's it. But you're going to have to want to do it. Nobody can do this for you. And I think that's a good thing. You want, and I would also add running to it. How many days a week you want to run? 4 days? I'm going to run Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm sorry. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 days a week. And you will take the days off. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, the weekend off. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you're gonna run 4 days a week. You need to show up on that pavement or the trail or wherever you run, on the field, the track, the field, whatever track you're running on, racetrack. You need to show up on those 4 days. So if some guy who lives across from the track field, he's supposed to see you there every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, and every Thursday. Because you're gonna have to show up. And because you are building consistency. It has to be developed, it has to be worked on. This is not something which you can borrow from somebody or go pick it up somewhere down the street. It's not going to happen. Consistency is something that you have to develop. A lot of people want success. They want to achieve whatever goal they set up to achieve. You will not achieve that goal unless you become consistent. I don't believe you have to work every single day. I don't believe you have, look, I run every single day. I don't believe you have to do that. I really don't. I work out every single day. I don't believe you have to work out every single day. I just don't. I believe you can do this 3-4 times a week. Now, if you want more, you're going to have to do more. All right? But I can tell you, consistency will bring you respect, will earn you respect. People are going to respect you because you are consistent. From my personal experience, I know they want that magic pill, and that's not gonna work. I hate to break the news to you. There are no quick fix. No magic button, no magic pill. You're not gonna push a button and become successful overnight. It's just not gonna happen. All right. So we are going to, men, we are going to reinstate the respect back into our lives again. We're gonna start feeling the respect again from because we want respect from our peers. And I'm not talking about I like you, John, because you're my neighbor, I like you, you're a great guy, and so forth. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real respect. When people see you in the street, they shake your hands and be like, I freaking love what you are doing, man. I just love how consistent you are. You get up every single day and you show up. It doesn't matter. You still show up. That's the kind of respect I'm talking about. And one way how to get that respect, you need to be consistent. You need to be a committed person. Because so many of us, we try to be committed for a few days and then we quit. I guarantee you, if you go tell somebody, some of your close friends, that you have this goal that you set, that you are working on, whatever project that is, and then within, say, a week or two, you quit. Do you think those friends still respect you the same way how they did? You quit. But let's say you continue on and you accomplish that goal. Whatever you set out to do, you freaking, make it happen. How would they look at you? The guy who quits and the guy who continues on and finish what he said, what he started. How would they look at you? How would your friends look at you if you quit? And how would your friends look at you if you continue on and accomplish your goals? how would that happen? How would they look at you? I think we can assume here that your friends will respect you more if you started up the project and you finish it. So this is why discipline is so important to you. And people are always watching. Don't believe them for a minute. Oh, I still like you. I mean, it's cool, dog. Yeah, man. Screw that. I get it. You didn't want to do it, and so forth. And that might be true. That might be genuine. But there's something there. And they knew this guy is a quitter. If you do not like what you are doing, you can always abandon that and go do something else. That's perfectly fine. But if you quit what you are doing and you do nothing else at all, I guarantee you, you are going to see. They might not say it to your face, but over a period of time, I don't think they're going to be treating you the same way. The respect will be lost because you are a quitter. You didn't finish what you said you were going to. You didn't finish what you started, and you didn't jump on to something else. Don't believe that, folks. Don't believe them for a minute. So this is why you're going to have to be consistent. This is why you're going to have to commit to what you say you wanted to do. I highly recommend you pick a goal that you really, really, really want. And this has to be something that you really want, and actually you also like it. You want to become a great guitar player, you like playing guitar, it's going to take you a long time. You start playing 2 weeks, you didn't get the strings right, so you quit. You know what I mean? Disciplined people who are disciplined, over a long period of time, get more respect than the quitters. How many quitters do you see show up in in these meetings where I have all these highly successful people when they are gathering to discuss business? How many quitters do you see in there? Probably not that many. Because there's no risk. It's like, folks, I hate to say it, but common man in this day and age, to just be a regular guy, a common man, you don't get a whole lot of respect for it. And I'm not saying this because I'm proud of it. It's the reality, and we have to live with it. We have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So common men don't get respect. They just don't. And you can see this especially when you go out there to date. You'll see the guys who the women go after. Are they chasing the guy down who works at the grocery store? Not really. The guy who works on the power line, the guy who wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go down to the water treatment plant so we can get clean water? Not really. They look for extraordinary people. And these are people who have discipline, respect. These are people who are committed to the grind. Hate to say it, but it's true. Well, all right then, folks. Rayan here coming to you with a brand new live. I'm looking forward to see you soon in a new live. Don't forget, develop the discipline and the consistency. This is going to separate you from other people. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.